Got your back against the wall, no, you know you never had a chance. Should've known better, now you better make other plans. There's no going back, gotta let you know in advance. This is Game Squad.
Right now we're going to go into a deck profile for Atlantean Mermail, so I hope you enjoy that as well. Alright guys, so now we're going to get into the deck profile portion of the video. I'm going to give you, of course, full main, extra, and side deck. So without further ado, we're going to get started with the monsters, and then for, of course, our Mermails we'll start with. We got 3 copies of Abyss Megalo. You got to play 3 copies. I know some people say 2 is sufficient, but I personally think from experience that you need 3 Megalo. He wins you games. Searches out your Abyss Spell or traps, obviously. Tributes your stuff, gets your effects going, and wins you by OTKs. So definitely need him at 3. And then you got Triple Teus, least cost heavy Mermail there is, because you only need to discard 1 for him. Level 7. Definitely a really good play, discarding Dragoons off him. You get your double search, and it just sets up so many amazing plays. Then I play 1 Moulin Glacia. Of course, you need to him for the hand loop style of play. 1 Turge, 1 Mander, 1 Lind, and 1 Gund. And that's pretty much it for the Mermails. I play Abyss Mander in place of Pike just so I can make the rank 8 plays, and I think he's much better than Pike as just another level 4 Mermail to play, because Turge has so many much better targets it can add from your grave, like Diva, Neptibus, Infantry, Marksman even. Like, the list goes on how much good stuff this card can add back, as opposed to Pike, which doesn't really do a whole lot. The targets can search are mainly searchable off your Teus and your Diva, or not your Diva, but your Neptibus, because you can search off Dragoons, you can search Marksman, you can search this off Teus, you can search this off Teus. And yeah, I just think Turge has more utility at the moment than Pike, and that's why I cut Pike. And then for the Atlanteans, we have triple Neptibus. Gotta play triple Neptibus. Heart and Soul of the deck at the moment, so gotta max out on those. Double Dragoons. Also need double Dragoons. Also a must. Double Marksman. And last but not least, we got double Infantry. I used to play 3 Infantry, 2 Marksman, but I cut down recently just because Marksman is just better at 2 in this build, honestly, and I just like it a lot better at 2. It doesn't clog as much, and it just ends up working out a whole lot better. Then we have 1 Deep Sea Diva. You gotta play the Diva. And now I play triple copies of Gamma Seal, Sea Turtle Kaiju. This card wins you so many games just because how good it is. It clears problem cards like you wouldn't believe, and it's just won me so many games because it's able to break my opponent's field, and they just don't expect it. And in the worst case scenarios, like I said in the duel video, if you don't need it, you can just discard it to enhance your other plays, so it's there for that as well. And then I'll just throw these in the middle. 2 Maxi for hand traps, because I feel like you're always trying to go second, so you want to see these going second, so you can inhibit, or you can inhibit your opponent's first turn plays, and get as many draws off that as you can if you don't see what you want to see. So that's it for the monsters. We're going to go ahead and jump into the spells. Alright guys, so for the spells, we get started. We've got triple copies of Moray of Greed. Who needs Pot of Desires in this deck when you've got your own sort of themed, really good draw engine card, and that's Moray of Greed. A lot of people aren't playing this card. I mean, it's starting to become more popular now, just because the word's kind of gotten out just how good this thing is. Recycle 2 waters back in your deck, draw 3. It gets dead hands out of your hand, it gets unclogs them, and helps you draw into the combo pieces you want to see in order to go for your OTK. So this card is amazing, and I love it at 3. I cut it down to 2 recently, like before maybe a week or 2 ago, and I was really missing the 3rd one because I just would open brick hands and I didn't see this card to get rid of those, so I put it back to 3, and I'm definitely not regretting it. 3 Instant Fusion. I know people say, you know, Nord's at 1, you should just play 2, but you want to see this card in your hand no matter what, just because if you see it, you have a much better chance of winning the game because this is one of your most powerful plays. I'll be fine with opening 2 so long as I see this thing. Then for the 1-ups, just the rest of 1-ups. 1 for 1, Absurd Goblin, Raigeki, the Tannhauser Gate as a tech card. This allows you to go into your level 8 synchros if you want to play those. It's definitely helpful for making Dweller out of Diva and Infantry, which is one reason I really like it. And it just helps to make a lot of plays, better synchro plays. You could make Zulkin. This is just some food for thought. You can make Zulkin with Diva and Abyss Mana. I know I forgot to mention in the video, I said Bubble Mana as an example, but if you go Diva and then you're able to normal summon out your Abyss Mana or special summon off Gund even, you can make them both level 6. You have a level 6 tuner, level 6 non-tuner, Synchro for Zulkin, set a card, and play Crystal Wing or whatever. So that's always an option if you have those cards available to you. Then one Twin Twister and one Mizuchi for the spells. And then we'll just go into the traps real quick because I only played 2 traps, one being the Abyss Sphere and the Jar of Avarice. Cut this card recently, had to put it back in because the resource cycling ability is just so good. Like, to be able to put back Nordens and have multiple Nordens in a game is just amazing, and I wouldn't play it any more than one though because of course you don't want to brick this card. You don't want to see traps in general. That's why I only played 1 Spear, because I just want to, the only time I want to see it is when I search it. And Jar of Avarice is just a bonus. I want to see that late game. So that's it for the spells. We'll go to the extra deck. Alright guys, so for the extra deck, we'll start with our rank 8. We play 1 number 38 Hope Harbinger to go for that really good spell negation play. Then for rank 7s, play 1 Viscaios, 1 Big Eye, 1 Dragosack, and 1 Red Eyes Flare. Finally been able to make the compromise of playing both these cards in the same extra deck list, so really happy about that. So that's it for the big Xyz, and then we play double Dweller. Like I said, $10 a gate makes this possible. A lot easier, and same thing with Jar of Avarice, being able to recycle your Norden. 1 number 37, 1 Honor Arc. Originally wasn't going to play this card, but I just figured if there's ever a problem card I need to get rid of that these guys can do, this is going to be very helpful to do so. Leo for Synchro, Trish, Coral Dragon, Herald, Tatsunoko, and Norden to wrap up the extra deck. Pretty self-explanatory for most of these synchros. This and Mulan is amazing. This card in general is just good if you can go into it to discard, pop card, search, use Megalo to tribute it to draw a card. It just gives you so many pluses. And then the Tatsunoko helps to synchro into your Trish a lot easier. But yeah, it's just a really solid extra deck, really tight extra deck. Don't think there's much room for change unless, of course, you want to play the Zulkin build. Maybe you can cut a Dweller, cut a 101, cut Draco, cut Red Eyes, and then give yourself some room for that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's it for the extra deck. We'll go into the side deck. Alright guys, so for the side deck, we've got double copies of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Card's pretty decent against a lot of matchups. Of course, it's not the greatest against Kozmo, but it's definitely got utilities against Blue Eyes. If you can alternative, of course, you won't be able to negate the pop effect, but you can get that level 8 off the field to make them not synchro. And also gets their tuners off the board. It's a decent side deck card. I was playing it at 3. I cut it down to 2 because I moved my Kaiju engine into the side deck to make room for that. I had to cut one, so... Double Flying Sea, BA, and Pendulums to stop them from Xying. Really, really good. For Kozmo, we got Chimera Tech with a double Cyber Dragon. Really like this engine to side, and it's just really helpful. And just giving yourself a level 5 to special summon, even if they don't have that many ships. You can use this for synchroing or whatever with Diva. It's pretty cool. And then for the Kaiju engine, I side 1 Kumongus and 1 Radiant. I like playing Radiant over the Moth one. I'm not sure what its name is, forgive me. But I like this guy, 1, because it's a level 7. You can't use him to make Gaios, but you can use him to make Big Eye, Dracosack, Red Ice Flare, whatever. He's level 7 and has 2800 attack. So, and if you ever have to give this to your opponent, you don't really have to worry about its attack being so big. 1, because you have Mizuchi, and 2, because you have removal cards like Infantry to deal with it really easily. And then I go double Slumber, double System Down, 2nd Twin Twister, and a copy of Solemn Strike. Just because I don't want to main this card, and I think it's siding against Pendulums is decent. But yeah, that's it for main, extra, and side. We'll go ahead and wrap this video up. Alright guys, so I really hope you enjoyed the post-commentary duel video as well as the deck profile. I don't usually do these type of videos together, but I wanted to do something special for the Team Avalanche's, you know, my guest upload. Really want to make a good impression on you guys, and I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Come check out my channel if you want to. And again, I want to thank Team Avalanche for this opportunity. It's absolutely amazing to be able to do this. Appreciate all the support. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Winner Kills signing out. We'll see you in the next one.
Please stay connected with me by adding me on all my social networks on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Just copy the link into your search bar and add. Thank you.